Olá, meus amigos, muito bom dia, tudo bem com vocês? Eu sou o Gustavo, sejam todos muito bem-vindos a essa transmissão. Eu nem sei por qual canal está transmitindo. Sejam todos muito bem-vindos, muito bom dia, administradores do canal, dos grupos, muito bom dia para as mães, muito bom dia para a família que está no Twitter, a família que está no Instagram. Bom dia para você que talvez está acompanhando essa transmissão pela primeira vez. Muito bom dia para você que já acompanha o canal há um certo tempo. É um prazer tê-los aqui ao vivo na ida para o trabalho, e mesmo ainda com a voz bem debilitada, mas existe um compromisso. Eu apenas vou estar fungando porque realmente a gripe me pegou de jeito dessa vez. Muitos anos que eu não ficava gripado, afetava assim a garganta, uma que outra coisa, mas gripado eu não ficava. E a primeira coisa que, quando eu fico gripado forte mesmo, pego uma gripe forte, é a garganta, é a primeira coisa. E desde sexta-feira, quando eu vim do trabalho, já não estava bem. No sábado pela manhã, quando acordei, já estava bem mal. E no domingo, ontem, dia do meu aniversário, estava horrível. E ainda estou me recuperando, uma dificuldade para dormir, porque expectorando muito e tosse, pelo menos não tive febre. Tomando muito chá, conforme vocês recomendaram, mas eu sei que isso aconteceu porque eu tenho me estressado muito lá no trabalho. Eu já passei para vocês aqui o meu desejo de sair da empresa que eu estou. Estou mandando o meu resumê para outros lugares. Ainda não obtive respostas, mas eu tenho um desejo de sair porque eu acho que já deu o que tinha que dar. E eu tenho me estressado muito, muito mesmo. E com esse estresse, minha defesa imunológica foi lá no dedão do pé, e aí veio essa gripe e me derrubou. Estou indo trabalhar, mas se eu não aguentar eu vou voltar para casa para descansar, porque o corpo, eu estou indo arrastado, pessoal, indo arrastado. E quero confirmar que à noite estaremos juntos. Vou falar bem pertinho do microfone, porque eu não posso falar mais alto do que isso, não dá, a garganta tá pegando fogo e não posso falar por muito tempo. Ontem também eu estava fazendo um teste e coloquei uma transmissão que ao final não deu certo, que eu chamei de Gimbal Test. Estava testando o mais novo brinquedinho que a Márcia me deu, e acabou que não ficou legal, travou muito. E coloquei um vídeo curto sobre uma parte lá do condomínio que eu acho muito bonita. Quem já acompanha o canal sabe que o condomínio onde eu moro é muito bonito, com lagos, com trilhas, tem reserva florestal e tudo. E eu queria mostrar para vocês. A gravação ontem ficou bem legal, tava um dia agradável. Eu dei uma caminhadinha no condomínio com o gimbal, mostrando os lagos e também a fonte de água, mostrando o caminho. Mas quando eu voltei para casa, eu já estava respirando pelo nariz, que a coisa estava feia. E como eu não sabia qual canal que estava transmitindo, agora que estou vendo aqui pelo Projeto Ezequiel 33, não era para transmitir por esse canal, mas fazer o que? Eu esqueci de trocar. Bom, meus amigos, tem 51 pessoas. Muito bom dia, Flor Godoy. Bom dia, Bel Girassol, Rude Boy, Elismara Alves, Maria A.R. Marquini, César Estocco. Muito obrigado, César. Aline Hag, obrigado. Vou descansar sim. Tenho procurado descansar. Mary Pereira, Adriano Honório, Aninha, serva de Yeshua, tudo bom, Aninha? Débora O, também fui trabalhar hoje, arrastado. Lu MZ, Kunta Quinte também tá aí, muito bom dia para todos vocês. Eu deveria fazer essa transmissão pelo outro canal, porque esse daqui é um canal mais de assuntos espirituais. Eu pensei que estava conectado no outro canal e foi um engano meu. Bom, já que estamos nesse canal de assuntos espirituais, eu vou mostrar para vocês um vídeo que uma pessoa mandou para mim ainda sobre o projeto MK Ultra. Apesar que o título daí, né, diz o bolso e os Estados Unidos, que o Bolsonaro chegou aqui ontem, está hospedado lá na Blair House, que é as acomodações para os chefes de Estado que vêm aqui nos Estados Unidos e não pagam nada, a não ser, acho que se consumirem alguma coisa, aí tem que pagar. E no dia 19, amanhã ele estará reunido com o Donald Trump. E ontem ele chegou pela manhã em Washington e ontem teve um jantar com a presença do Guru. O Guru foi lá no jantar e eu tenho muitas coisas importantes aqui a serem ditas. Eu não queria misturar assuntos espirituais com assuntos do dia a dia nesse canal, foi um erro meu, aliás, eu tenho errado muito e eu peço desculpa a vocês, mas vou colocar então esse vídeo, se não me engano são 13 minutos, e aí dará até para eu poder respirar um pouquinho e descansar a garganta, para que vocês então tenham uma ideia do quão forte é essa coisa do MK Ultra. Conforme eu mostrei, aquele apresentador, quando foi dita a palavra Holy Ghost, que é Espírito Santo, aquela dali é a palavra-chave que o handler, ou seja, a pessoa que toma conta de alguém que passou pelo processo MK Ultra, menciona, são certas palavras mencionadas que aí desperta na mente da pessoa aquele controle e a pessoa hipnotizada faz tudo o que o handler mandar. Então, na realidade são 2 vídeos. Um muito macabro mostrando o fim do mundo, a propaganda de um produto que eu não consigo identificar. Se alguém souber, por favor, coloque aí nos comentários. E logo em seguida, esse vídeo de 13 minutos do Dani Zudo, do Knowledge is Power, um dos meus canais preferidos, muito bom. Então vamos primeiro ao comercial do fim do mundo.
Absolute chaos. We've got blizzards in Africa, we've got tsunamis in Paris, and the whole thing's been
With over 100% more battery power. Mophie, stay powered.
Could Britney Spears, Beyonce, Shia LaBeouf, and many other names all be
Hollywood.
Join me as we break down 6 signs of monarch mind control. Bizarre meltdowns, shady handlers, and alternate personalities. Are these just the antics of attention-seeking celebrities, or could they be the signs of something more sinister? Celebrities often have little control over their own lives. Once a star gets big enough, they're no longer a person, but a controlled asset of the Illuminati, to distract the masses and push the elite's nefarious agenda. Indeed, as we shall see, many stars openly demonstrate their total enslavement through symbolism and subtle hints, as if silently screaming for help. Behind the glamour and fake tabloid drama lies a dark world of shadowy puppet masters, ritual abuse, and manipulation.
I have information from various sources that some many prominent individuals, including actors, actresses, professional football and baseball players, are involved in these type of activities.
The first sign that your favorite pop star might be under mind control is the presence of mysterious, shadowy controllers known as handlers. No figure in the realm of MKUltra lore sparks more speculation than the elusive handler. Notable figures from Ellen DeGeneres to Bob Hope have been alleged to be handlers. Often disguised as security or entourage members, handlers manage an MKUltra slave on behalf of whatever secret society or intelligence agency they belong to. These individuals are entrusted with special code words and triggers to control the slave, ensuring victims are in the right places when required and calling forth the correct alters.
The idea that a personality inside, say again, there's 35 personalities inside, they all have triggers or names and codes and so forth, and a handler knows this. They may have a little black book or on computer disk, whatever, probably encrypted or whatever, but they know that they know who to, when they contact. Now we've seen it where they've called and played dial tones over the phone, and that is triggered out, or a phrase, or even a card sent in the mail. Or timed triggers. When 11 o'clock hits, another personality would come up and take over the body.
MKUltra victims are trauma bonded to their handlers, meaning they will view them with a sense of affection. If a celebrity victim has a breakdown or switches alters unexpectedly, the handler is there to put them back in line. When MK slaves reach a certain age, they sometimes are given the opportunity to become handlers themselves, offering them a chance to regain some of the power they lost and fulfilling the victim-to-abuser cycle. Handlers ensure the slave is kept in a bubble, isolated from any outside influences. During a lawsuit, it was revealed that Britney Spears' one-time handler, Sam Lufty, cut the phone lines and removed all cell phone chargers at the singer's mansion.
The term handler, who is controlling them?
The handlers that I had were associated with the CIA, but most of all, my owner in MKUltra Mind Control was U.S. Senator Robert C. Byrd. And Senator Byrd directed my activities. He's the one who decided who my handlers would be. And he chose different handlers for certain purposes. My first handler, for example, was for trauma. My second handler was primarily for being able to travel throughout the United States and the Caribbean and Mexico, Canada, and the country music industry. So he chose them according to what they could provide. And as a handler, they followed Senator Byrd's orders, but they were already still associated with the CIA.
These Svengali figures have long been a staple of Hollywood stardom. Legendary entertainer Bob Hope has been alleged by multiple victims to be a handler himself.
After I fled from California, I began having vivid, detailed memories of being used as a sex slave to some of our nation's highest level government officials and top entertainment professionals such as my owner, Bob Hope. Frank Sinatra was Bob Hope's friend, and he actually was the person that was in charge of me a lot when I was in Las Vegas on assignment.
The band Muse, whose lyrics often contain references to government conspiracies and occult ideas, wrote a song about MKUltra handlers called Handler. The music video is filled with MKUltra monarch symbolism. One telltale sign of mind control is the glitch or malfunction. These bizarre mess-ups are usually caught on live TV or captured by private cameras. Most celebrity appearances are carefully planned/rehearsed by agents and publicists, making sure not to hurt the star's brand. However, no technology is perfect, and sometimes an entertainer's mind control breaks down during the live appearance, and we get a glimpse of the truly bizarre behavior these people demonstrate behind closed doors.
I'm sorry, is there someone talking to you?
Yes, sorry.
Sorry about that. So I just was wondering how everyone's doing. Hello, Courtney, have we lost you?
A glitch typically occurs when a victim suddenly switches to another alter. Sometimes a trigger word is unwittingly used and they are suddenly thrown into another mode, so to speak. The most famous live glitch was Al Roker's notorious freezing incident during a taping of The Today Show.
At Bauer and Al Roker, will someone do the junior high hockey game? It's like this. You gotta make it real awkward.
That's exactly how you have to have a certain amount of distance between the bodies.
Exactly.
In junior high.
Yes, like they say in Catholic school, leave room for the Holy Ghost. Anyway, there is a lot of memories today, actually. It's a big day in music history.
35 years ago today, Elvis Presley passed away.
Another sign of MKUltra is the existence of alternate identities, and while this condition may be relatively rare in the normal world, it's surprisingly common in the twisted realm of the entertainment industry. Beyoncé has Sasha Fierce, Nicki Minaj has Roman Zelensky, and Britney Spears has a British-speaking alter.
Roman is a crazy boy who lives in me, and he says the things that I don't want to say. I think he was born out of rage. He was conceived in rage. He wants to be blamed. I don't want to blame him. I ask him to leave, but he can't. He's here for a reason. People have brought him out. People conjured him up. Now he won't leave.
You know, it's really amazing. I can't describe it. It's just something that takes over me, and we named it Sasha because it's like two different people for me. And I love performing, but I think I'm a little boring in real life.
You're not
and
boring.
if people saw that, they'd be like, okay, why did I pay my money to see this show? So I've kind of created this character, and I lose myself completely. I don't even remember what I do when I'm performing.
With Britney Spears, so you just do the same thing. Go to YouTube, Britney Spears, alter ego, and she's coming along in a car. She's leaning out the window, and she's got a pink wig on, and she's talking in a British accent, and she says that she has no idea who this guy is that the reporters have asked her about, who's her boyfriend that she'd been dating for like the last 6 weeks or something. And the paparazzi say they always know they're in for a show when she comes out with the pink wig on. But then shortly after that, she's interviewed, she's not wearing the pink wig, she's not talking in a British accent, and she says, well, yeah, that guy is my boyfriend, I know him.
Different alters are used for the various roles they will perform for their masters. The most prevalent and identifiable alter represented among entertainers is the beta sex kitten alter. Betas are sexual slaves. This programming erases all learned moral convictions and stimulates the primitive sexual instinct, devoid of reservations or inhibitions. Sex kitten symbolism is a staple of monarch mind control and is found with disturbing frequency in mass media and pop culture.
And something that I learnt about is another expression of MKUltra style mind control programming, which goes alongside Monarch programming. It's known as beta sex kitten programming, and it's symbolized by big cats. So when you see leopards or tigers or lions, any other members of the big cat family, it's often a symbolic rendering of the presence of this particular style of programming.
And a lot of these personalities will not live in reality. They live in a total science fiction world. They've been dehumanized. Here's how one of Cisco's alters perceived herself.
There are some physical indicators of someone having been a victim of MKUltra mind control. Have you ever noticed that some people have one eye that appears wider or more pronounced than the other? According to author and researcher Fritz Springmeier, this can be an indicator. Another is blonde hair. For some reason, blonde hair plays an important role in the realm of the elite. Many stars under MKUltra mind control are forced to dye their hair or wear a blonde wig. After a meltdown, Britney Spears shaved her blonde hair off in an attempt to prevent further abuse.
Bradley, did she say why? I mean, did she offer any information?
They asked why she wanted to shave her head, and she said, "I don't want anyone touching me. I'm tired of everybody touching me." Another employee there told Us Magazine she wasn't making sense at all, and you could tell she's not in a good place at all, and that she's totally freaking out.
In the shadow world of the Illuminati, symbolism is the secret language that unites insiders. Monarch mind control is no exception, possessing its own unique codes of signs and symbols that to the outsider may seem irrelevant, but those in the know will immediately recognize. The most obvious reference is the monarch butterfly itself, which has become a de facto symbol for victims of this type of mind control, and is found throughout the entertainment industry, from movies to album covers.
On my dress, there's a lot of butterflies. There's a lot of symbolism. You gotta just kind of catch it. We're trying to put a lot of subliminal things in there too.
Victims identify with butterflies because of the fluttering feeling that accompanies dissociation. Wizard of Oz and Alice in Wonderland are standard Monarch programming scripts, and as such, each has come to represent mind control. The music video for Don't Come Around Here No More by Tom Petty is full of Alice in Wonderland MKUltra symbolism. Also, notice the eerie similarity to Marina Abramovic's cake parties. Mirrors represent the multiple personalities living inside the victim.
This is a video for Duel by the German group Propaganda. And the shocking thing about this video is not that they're performing on a black and white checkerboard floor, there's nothing bloody surprising about that at all, but we get it later on in the video where for no apparent reason you get this young girl in a nightdress and she's getting accosted and molested by this sea of hands. They're all reaching out and touching her, and she's clearly, traumatized by the situation. What you then get is a picture of this young girl in her nightdress in the frame of a mirror. That then changes very quickly to the lead singer of Propaganda in the same mirror, and then it turns into an old lady who's holding a doll, and she uses the doll to smash the mirror. What we're seeing here is a depiction of lifelong satanic ritual abuse going from childhood all the way through to old age. And when you see shattered mirrors, like I said, it's indicating the presence of a shattered, fractured personality as a result of traumatic programming.
Another key symbol for this type of mind control is black and white, usually in either stripes or a checkerboard pattern. This represents the dualistic world in which slaves live. Many slaves or handlers will be dressed in black and white. Diamonds represent a presidential model, the highest level beta sex slave. Marilyn Monroe was the first presidential model. and as such, many MK entertainers pay homage to her in some way. Mickey Mouse ears are also symbolic of MK Ultra mind control, as a reference to Disney programming. The final sign to look for is the meltdown and reprogramming.
Unraveling of yet another child star. This is Amanda Bynes we're talking about.
Around age 27 to 28, natural changes in the brain's chemistry cause the programming to break down, which can create extremely erratic behavior. This is what is referred to as a meltdown. A meltdown may evolve over the course of several months. Britney Spears, Amanda Bynes, Shia LaBeouf, and Katy Perry are just a few of the celebs who have been said to have had an MK Ultra meltdown. Victims may begin remembering and want to rebel from his or her handler. Usually the victim is brought in for reprogramming, sometimes under the guise of rehab, or maybe they just disappear for a while. The only tweet from Lindsay Lohan during her 2013 rehab stint was a cryptic reference to Wizard of Oz and Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
Google lied to you. Facebook lied to you.
After Kanye West's onstage rant back in 2016, the Grammy-winning artist was hauled away, handcuffed to a gurney. Could he have been secretly taken to a reprogramming center? Many theorists say yes, and point to Kanye's odd behavior and dyed blonde hair upon his return.
Tell me about Kanye. How's he doing? Have you seen him lately?
Went to his house. I was gonna go back last week, but we couldn't get together. He had some other stuff he had to do, but I've been to his house, sat down with him for about 6-7 hours, and just walking through his health and recovery. His memory's coming back. Yeah, his memory's coming back. Yeah, his memory's coming back, which is super good. And now just healing.
We're used to a little bizarre behavior from celebs, but how much is really a sign of something darker? In Hollyweird, nothing is as it seems, and the signs of MK Ultra are everywhere. From alter personalities and shadowy controllers, to troubling glitches and meltdowns, Roseanne certainly wasn't lying when she stated MK Ultra rules in Hollywood.
Bom, tá aí, pessoal, esse excelente vídeo do canal do Danizudo. E eu vou ficando por aqui. Realmente não... Eu queria falar um pouquinho mais, mas a garganta não dá pra forçar, não. Tô bem abatido. Mas à noite estaremos juntos, ok? E eu vou trocar esse título porque a minha intenção era falar do Bolsonaro, da chegada dele aqui, o que já está acontecendo. Mas eu me confundi e nesse canal eu quero manter somente temas espirituais. E conforme foi mostrado o comercial daquele telefone, né, mostrando o fim do mundo, e esse do MK Ultra, agora do canal do Danizudo. Deixa aí o seu comentário, deixa o seu like, eu peço desculpas, é que realmente eu estou bem limitado e provavelmente voltarei para casa porque o ar-condicionado ali na empresa é bem forte, não vai dar para aguentar não. May Yeshua bless each one of you. I'll see you soon. Ciao.